This is the FreeYond F9, and to know more about FreeYond is actually a new company that was started in June 2022, and it's members from a smartphone company called Gioneo, which they actually make smartphones before, and they released 2 new devices last year, which are the M5 and the F9, which we have right here. The unboxing experience was nice. It contains the phone, a transparent case, couple of manuals, SIM injector tool, a USB Type-C cable, and a charging adapter. The build contains a glass front, a plastic back, and a plastic frame, but the plastic on this phone does not really feel cheap, which is kind of great. It features a 6.52 IPS LCD panel with a resolution of 720 by 1600. The memory option are either 2 or 3 GB of RAM and 64 or 128 GB of internal storage, and it has a memory card option which can be expandable up to 128 GB. Also an headphone jack, although it doesn't come with an headphone. It runs on stock Android 12 Go edition, which I don't really like. Stock Android 12 Go edition is actually like the light version or the shop-up version of the normal Android, but with the hardware components of this phone and actually the stock Android makes this phone actually runs very fast for the price. And it also has a side-mounted fingerprint, which I actually feel for me is the most accessible fingerprint and the most comfortable fingerprint to use. It runs a chipset called Unisoc SC9863A1, which for the price is quite decent. For the performance and the overall smoothness and fastness, this phone feels smart. You barely notice any lag in running the phone, especially when you are watching maybe YouTube videos or some other things. In the camera department, it has a dual camera setup, a 13 megapixel main camera and a macro camera, and also 8 megapixel front facing camera, which is quite cool, and here are some shots and some videos from the camera. It also has this feature on the camera department which can guess the race you're from and your age, which is not really perfect in some scenarios. For the video, it shoots 1080p at 30 frames per second. Moving on to the battery section, it has a 5000 mAh battery which can last a full day after a single charge, depending on how you use it. It supports 10 watts of wired fast charging and will get full in almost 3 hours. But considering it's a great battery, you can forgive that, and it also comes with a charging brick inside the box. And for around $53 to $65, you can get this phone, and it's not really a top-end flagship phone, but for those who do not consider really much in a phone that just want to use it for some day-to-day tasks, not really heavy users can consider this phone, and it will be a really good option. Yeah, this is Deep Forever, and to the next one, we'll meet there.